Uh-oh, this can't be good. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Greetings, YouTube. Different environment. Today we are coming from my kitchen. And my video today is a kind of a brand battle. We are going to set out to answer the question of whether a $35 grill pan can perform as well as a $170 grill pan. So let me give you a quick story time. So a few months ago, I saw a special value for a grill pan. I won't mention the brand here, but it's a very famous cookware brand out of France, high-end, highly esteemed, highly rated, highly reviewed. I've never had any of their cookware before, but I decided during this sale that I was going to try it. I did all my research, and all the research I did, ratings and reviews, said that, the whole line is terrific. It's worth every penny. People are able to pass it down through the generations. It really holds up. Blah, 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 blah. So, okay, great. So, a grill pan went on sale. Never had a grill pan. Haven't really delved into cast iron cooking much on my own. I grew up with it, like my grandma. My mother used cast iron, but I hadn't dealt with it much myself. So I ordered this grill pan, and I loved the way food was turning out. So it has raised ridges, and it puts the marks on the food, the grill lines on whatever you're cooking. I loved that. The way the food turned out, it looked great. The one problem with that pan, it was impossible. Impossible. Muy imposible to clean. You could not get all the stuff out of that pan no matter what you did. And I literally tried everything. I deglazed it, I boiled it, I soaked it overnight, I used baking soda, I used vinegar, I used lemon juice, I used lemon oil. My friend brought me a special grill brush. I used Dawn Power Wash. If you name it, I looked it up, a way to clean this pan, and I could not get it to come clean. So, unfortunately, I ended up sending it back. Before I sent it back, though, I looked up to see what were people saying about this pan, because I had previously researched the brand, and everyone loved the brand. But when I looked up specifically on this particular piece of cookware, a lot of people were having the same experience I was having. So I sent it back regretfully because I really was enjoying the way my food turned out. So I still had it set in my mind that I'm going to get a grill pan. I still wanted a grill pan. So I started doing other research, and I found another brand that was highly regarded, highly rated, highly reviewed. Actually, that pan had made a lot of top 10, top 5 lists of best of type lists. America's Test Kitchen rated it the #1 pan, and it was on lots of other lists as being #1 or within the top 3 to 5. So I said, okay, I settled on that I'm going to buy this pan at some point. Pan is $169.99, so basically $170. So I was waiting to figure out when was the best time to make the purchase. And one day, there was free shipping, and I said, today's the day. I'm going to order my pan. When I go to look up the pan, another pan came up that was only $34.99. And I thought to myself, what if a $35 pan can do the same thing that a $170 pan can do? But how will you know unless you buy both? So that's what I did. So today, our video, we are going to be, let me open this up and let you see it. But we're going to be testing the Staub pan, made in France. It's spelled S-T-A-U-B and pronounced Staub. No, Stove. I'm sorry. It's pronounced Stove. You want to say Staub because that's what you think you see, but it's actually pronounced Stove. So this is the Stove grill pan. It's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. And it has a folding handle. Okay. Smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it has raised ridges for cooking, and it's elongated. I thought it was actually going to be long enough to cover 2 eyes on the stove, but it's not. Like, this is just the size of 1 hand, so it's about the size of 2 hands. So this was $169.99. The same day I was going on to buy this pan, another pan popped up. It was $35.99. It was also a cast iron grill pan. It is by a young lady named Aisha Curry. She is married to Stephen Curry, and if you follow sports, you probably know who that is. But this is her pan. Also has the grill marks. It's more of a traditional, high-sided pan, but it had great reviews. Everyone who had it really enjoyed it. But this is a new brand, so it didn't have that long history of reviews. So that's what we're going to figure out today is if this pan and this pan perform the same, and if I can save $135 by sending this one back, or do you actually get what you pay for? So we'll answer that question today. I'm going to put them through a couple of tests, cooking tests. We will do a hamburger in each pan and see how they come out. We will do a steak in each pan and see how they turn out. And we'll also grill bread just to kind of see how does it turn out. And also the main thing we want to test today, am I going to be able to clean it? So these are both brand new. I will take all the extra packaging off, get the pans clean, and I'll be right back. If you want to see how the test turns out, keep watching. Okay guys, so here we are. We have both of our cast iron pans. I used the 2 big eyes so that neither one would have an advantage over the other. They've been warming up for about, 5-10 minutes, so we're going to check. Yep, they both seem ready. Water evaporated immediately. So we're just going to put a little oil in. I guess I should use, should I use oil? I don't know. We'll just use a little bit of oil. A little bit of olive oil, avocado oil down. They're both cooking at 5. Ooh, I'll see that smoke. Just try to spread the oil out a little bit. See what happens. Okay, so we've got 2 hamburgers and 2 steaks that we're going to put down to test these puppies. And first hamburger down. First hamburger down. First steak down. Second steak down. So I'll leave these cooking for about 4 minutes and then we'll check back in and see where we're at. Okay guys, it's been about 4 minutes and I'm gonna flip. Let's see. Now this is the $170 pan. Let's see what this burger looks like on the other side. We got nice grill lines. Now let's see what the burger on the $35 pan looks like. Nice grill lines there too. Uh-oh. So far, I might even venture to say the grill lines look better on this burger or more complete. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flip our steak. We'll flip the steak that's in the $35 pan. And I apologize, I didn't lay it the right way. I should have laid it so the lines would be the other way. But those are some nice looking lines. Hopefully y'all can see that. And now let's flip the steak that's on the $170 pan. Oh, those are some nice looking lines too. So we will let that go for the next few minutes so that we can get it all done, and we'll see what we think of the two pans. Okay guys, we're back, and we have done, this is the burger, the steak, and the bread that was done in the $35 pan. This is the burger, the steak, and the bread that was done in the $170 pan. So what do you think? Hopefully you can see everything very well. And I put the meat up here as the other side from what you saw during the time-lapse portion of the video, so that you can see both sides of the bread and both sides of everything. The one thing that I'm shocked by, and I don't know if it was maybe the way I cut the bread, but you can see that this bread did not get nearly the grill lines that this one did. And this is $35 pan, this is $170 pan. And I'm wondering if because that pan is elongated and it's quite a bit longer than the eye, and the bread was kind of toward the end, I wonder if it didn't get enough heat to get the same grill lines that this one got. But it's a significant difference in what the grill lines look like on the bread. The steak in the $35 pan was a bit thicker, so I expect it to be a little more toward medium to medium rare than this one. This one had an internal temp of 127 at the point that I took it off the eye. This one was around 145, so this is probably closer to medium well. I will go ahead and cut into them just so you can see, but you know, I would like to see you chime in. Let me know, which pan should I keep? Which pan do you think performed better? Do you think they performed fairly equally? And for that large price difference, which one do you think I should go with? Let's cut open first the $170 pan. Let's see what this meat looks like on the inside. Let's just see. Okay, very nice, medium well, I would say. Obviously, I don't do this for a living because I'm very awkward. But hang on, I'll get it turned around for you guys. So that's the inside of the one. And let's cut this one open. This one is a bit thicker, in all fairness. Steak was a bit thicker. I probably should have chosen two steaks that were closer in size. What does this one look like? That looks like a nice medium well as well. So those are the inside donenesses. This one is a little more done than this one. But, and they're both a little more done than what I would like, but trying to film and check meat temperatures and everything, they got a little more done than normal. But let me know what you think. Chime in down below and let me know. Have a great one. Okay, y'all. Moment of truth moment. Here is, hopefully you can see it good. Here is the $169.99, $170 grill pan. You can see the residue that's there. Let's see how easy this is to clean. Okay, y'all, I cannot lie. This pan came beautifully clean, and it definitely took less than 2 minutes. I looked at the time before I started, and that has gotten beautifully clean. $170 pan, easy cleanup, and the food turned out pretty good. So we're going to move over to our other pan and test it out. All right, guys, here's our second pan. This is our $35 pan, and you can see the residue that's in there after cooking. So we're going to give this a go, see how long it takes us to get this clean. Alright guys, so this is the other pan, $35 pan. She came pretty clean. There seems to be like some markings in it just from cooking, but it's clean. It's not actual residue that you can, that will come off on a napkin. So she came pretty clean. I can't be mad at her. I would say that the other pan, the stove pan, probably cleaned about 10%. The cleanup was about 10% easier. I'll say that. But other than that, the other thing I just wanted to note was on the back of this pan, because this is glazed enamel, is it got marked up on the back. And I have scrubbed this really hard with Scrub Daddy and Dawn, and this just doesn't seem to come clean. And this is the side, of course, that's facing the eye, or that was on the eye. So if you're thinking about this pan, just keep that in mind if it's something that would bother you. It won't bother me, but because cookware doesn't cook good till it gets ugly. So just wanted to point that out in case you had an interest. But let me know what you think. Comment down below. Let me know which one you think I should keep. Let me know if you would consider buying a grill pan now that you've seen how it works and how they clean up. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.